Hello and welcome to Academic English UK. Today's video is on academic style in academic writing. All the links are below, but if you want further information, then go to our website /writing. Okay, we're going to start with a definition of academic style. So, academic style is the conventions often associated with academic writing. Now, although there is much debate over what exactly academic style is, generally there is an agreement among most academic English teachers to the key elements that should or should not be included. The following is a list of the do's and the don'ts. So before we begin, I'd like you to think about what you should not do in academic writing and what you should do considering academic writing style. So to give you an example, no idiomatic or colloquial language should be used. And a yes would be academic vocabulary should be used, such as the academic word list. Pause this slide and see if you can think of 4 or 5 no's and 4 and 5 yeses. Okay, so the no's. No phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are seen as informal. These are verbs plus prepositions, and their use should be limited, and alternatives should be found. Personal pronouns. I, we, in my opinion. Again, these are seen as informal. They create informal structures, and their use should be limited. Some universities and departments do not accept I in written academic essays. Contractions. It'll should be written in full form, for example. Questions. It's not common to use question forms in academic essays, and positive statements should be written. Personal adverbs. Again, personalizing language creates a more narrative feel, so words like surprising, unfortunately should be omitted. Numbering and bullet points in paragraphing is not common. Vague language such as and so on, etc. is also not normally accepted, and we should be more specific. Repetition, repeating the same words constantly, is seen as lack of vocabulary and an inability to use synonyms. Finally, basic language that we use in spoken English should be avoided in academic writing. Here are some examples with possible alternatives. Okay, the yeses. Yes, we should be using more passive structures. So, for example, language like we analyse the data could be changed into a more formal structure. The data was analysed. We can also take this one step further and make it more complex by using nominalisation or noun structures by taking the verb analysed and using it as a noun, an analysis of the data showed. We should be using referencing systems. We should be using cautious or tentative hedging language. These kind of words, these adverbs and verbs, are used just to show that we are not 100% certain of the facts that we state. We should be accurate in our vocabulary and show the differences between key words. And we should be precise and show the exact specific figures. So being specific is a key part of academic writing. Right, if you would like to test yourself, here is the same slide with the words omitted. Please pause this and see if you can name some of the no's and the yeses.